Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, The Quiet Shift. I am so incredibly grateful that you're here today, sharing this space with me. Let's get started. Let's be honest, for many of us, especially as women in our 30s and beyond, life often feels like a carefully constructed masterpiece. We have worked so hard, we have achieved things, we have built lives that truly look successful from outside. We have the careers, the relationships, perhaps beautiful homes, and we should be proud of it all. But then there is that whisper, that quiet, persistent voice in the stillness of the evening or on a Sunday morning before the world wakes up. It asks, is that it? Is this all there is? What am I missing? This isn't a whisper of unhappiness. Not necessarily. It's a whisper of longing. A longing for something deeper, something more real. Longing for peace, for self-love, for a profound sense of being home in your own skin. Often, it's a longing that we feel guilty about, because we shouldn't want more when we have so much. I know that whisper so intimately because I lived with it for so long. I grew up with the most incredible support system. My parents, a family that championed me, loved me fiercely, and gave me very tool to succeed. And I did succeed in many ways. I built a life that looked impressed, felt safe, and earned approval. But despite that strong foundation, there was always this gentle pull, this intuitive nudge that told me there was another layer to uncover. Part of me that was truly waiting to be seen, to be heard, not just by others, but by myself. It meant taking courageous steps that beyond what was comfortable and beyond what was expected. It meant realizing external success is wonderful, though it can't fill internal voids. It was in that quiet shift, that space for me, where I began to truly discover my voice, separate from echoes and expectations. What I discovered was that my voice wasn't loud or demanding, it was soft. And that brings us to the heart of Quiet Shift. Here we commit to unlearning the perfection. Think about it, we are taught to optimize, to strive, and to be faultless. We curate our lives, our images, our very self, to meet an invisible standard of perfect. But really, perfection is an illusion. I myself is a perfectionist, and I am trying to unlearn the learned behavior. A relentless task maker which saps our joy and drains our energy. It tells us we are not enough as just we are. Unlearning perfection means giving ourselves permission to be human. It means embracing our quirks, our mistakes, our learning curves, and our beautiful bodies, our stretch marks, and our fat, and our weight, and our skin color. It means understanding that true beauty and strength lie not in flawlessness, but in our authentic, perfectly imperfect selves. It's about releasing that suffocating pressure to do it all and be it all for everyone else. This unlearning then opens up so many beautiful doors to something truly revolutionary for many of us: resting without guilt. How many times have you felt that peak of a little conscience when you choose to simply be? When you opt for a quiet evening instead of another social engagement, when you take a nap or read a book, or when you wake up late or simply stare out the window. We are conditioned to believe rest is earned, not a fundamental human need. But our bodies, our mind, our souls demands rest. It's not a luxury, it's essential for our survival. And when we allow ourselves that rest, we create the space for healing in silence. So much of our pain, our unprocessed emotion, our wounds from past experiences, they often get buried under the noise of our busy lives. We are actually be able to sit with ourselves without judgment. That's where the profound work begins. It's not always easy, but that's where we truly begin to integrate, to understand, and to mend. It's where we reclaim our inner landscape. And from this place of unlearning and healing, we discover the immense power of growing in softness. This perhaps is the most misunderstood concept in our culture, especially for women. We are often praised for being strong, which translates to be tough, resilient in the face of adversity, never showing vulnerability. But what if the true strength isn't about hardening ourselves, but about cultivating a different kind of power? Softness isn't a weakness, it is fierce courage. It is courage to be vulnerable, to ask for help, to feel deeply, to extend compassion to yourself and then to the world. It's the strength to set the boundaries, to say no without grace, to protect your peace without aggression. It's about being fluid and adaptable like water, rather than rigid and breakable like stone. Softness allows us to connect and to truly thrive in our authentic feminine energy. It's a strength that sustains rather than depletes. This channel, The Quiet Shift, is exactly that space for you. It's a place for you to explore these ideas, to gently challenge what you thought you knew, and to ultimately come home to yourself. I'm not here as an expert standing ahead of you, dictating a path. I am here as a woman walking beside you. My role is to support, to reflect back the wisdom I see within you, and offer insights from my own journey that may resonate with you. I'm here to remind you of the incredible power that you already carry, a power that doesn't need external validation to shine. My lens is a woman's lens, speaking from my own experiences. But if this message, this quiet invitation, meets you right where you are, regardless of gender or background, you absolutely belong here. This space is for anyone who's ready to be kinder and more authentic way of living. If you have felt that quiet whisper and ready to unlearn, to rest, to heal, and to grow in softness, then I invite you to join our gentle community here. Please subscribe to The Quiet Shift for more videos like this, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's embark this beautiful journey of self-discovery together. Thank you for being here. I truly can't wait to walk with you. I'll see you next Saturday. Bye-bye.